Oh, oh. Hey, Iris. Hey, Iris. Hey, Lokomai. Hey, Emu. Oh, hey, Van. Beautiful little songbird, you. Wow. Now, if any point throughout this live stream I start muting, gagging, or dry heaving, please hold while your call is forwarded. Okay? Now listen. Listen. Now, I went to why does that say? Hey, Dallas Deckies, I saw you commenting on my stuff. Hey. Now listen. Last night, hey, support with Steffa. I went to the gym after our reunion live stream with Iris and all the lovely people that we reunited from our San Francisco trip. Okay, now listen. I was already amped up on a frappuccino from Hey Glitter Pink, Hey Scully, a frappuccino from McDonald's. Okay, which right now I'm not sure what's going on, but anytime I have heavy amounts of coffee, there's this pain right here in my chest, and I start going. No, I'm not even going to do it because I'm going to start gagging. Hey, Angie. And then dry heaving. And then you'll probably do it along with me if you have a weak stomach. Okay. So, anyways, I go to the gym and I pop 2 testosterone pills to make me feel like a man, 3 pre-workout pills, and 2 green tea pills. Let me tell you, I got my workout on. Hey, Samantha. I got my workout on. McDonald's, yeah, that was the problem. Gulf Coast, I keep missing out on Starbucks. So listen up. So I get a really, really good workout in, okay? Look at my guns. Look how good I look. Isn't that fun? Now listen. Then I get home and I'm like, I'm going to get really good sleep tonight, right? Hey, Jackie Carter. Happy with the Twist Acrylic Pores Plus. So I lay in bed and I'm tapping my feet. And I can't fall asleep. I think I got like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Hey, La Luna. 3 or 4 hours of sleep. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just going to get up and run to the lake. Because there's this beautiful lake over here that I started running at when I started my sobriety journey. So what did I do? I got on Grindr and I started flirting with a bunch of men, which one of them looks exactly like Brian Laundrie. And you want to know something? I'm not going to dox his picture. He looks just like him. And I was like, whoa. And you know what? His profile says, no, I'm not Brian Laundrie. Anyways, gather around and I'll tell you the rest when just gather around, okay? No chance, no dance, no chance, no dance, no chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My Hold on, I'm trying to see what the last thing was that the guy that looks like Brian Laundrie said to me. Oh, he said, we started flirting, I think, because I flirt with humor. The last thing he said to me is, I'm sorry, my comedy isn't at your level. I said, what's the problem with that? Everybody calls me Chris Watts. We could go on a serial killer date. Just kidding. Brian Laundrie isn't a serial killer, allegedly. Who has nice legs? Did I get any grade? Oh, by the way, about Oscar, you guys, I'm pretty sure we were joking on that live stream on my backup channel about getting in a relationship, because a lot of people were congratulating me saying, because I updated my Facebook status to in a relationship with Oscar. We exchanged nudes after that live stream, and I think maybe we'll hang out, but you know me, okay? You know me. So anyways, let me get back to what the main point of what I wanted to say. Hey, Amazing Grace. Hey, Anitra. Have you met Oscar yet? Not physically. Sure we will. Okay, no. Hey, Amberly. So anyways, listen. This is when it gets serious. So I'm like, no, I'm going to skip. I watch people's live streams in bed, let my muscles rest. And I'm like, I need to sleep, because I'll tell you in a moment why it's going to be a busy night here on YouTube. Okay. Now listen. Pick up Elmo. He can't breathe. Oh. Sorry, Mike. No, I'm not even going to go there. Never mind. I'm not going to say that. I don't need that clipped. Can you guess what I was going to say about my doll and Elmo? Anyone? Love you too, prospective reverence. Hey, Lou. So anyways, I go back to sleep. And so I put on this music, okay? And I'm like, I need to be up by like 4 p.m. I put on this music that is healing music, okay? And it's healing for your nerves, your spine, like your mental state of being, and all that wonderful stuff, okay? And so I'm sitting there in like this beautiful dream, which by the way, I don't know why, but Cher, Voices Behind the Wall was in my dream. Well, we're not talking right now, but and I don't have anything bad to say about her. Hey, Pretty with Pistols, she was in my dream. And I'm just peaceful, but she told me I needed to clean my house. And I was still at peace about it. Hey, Jerry. And I'm like OCD and shit. So, anyways, this music is like, I'd play it, but I don't want to get a copyright thing. It's like, like they play it in tanning booths. Hey, Alchemy. They play it in tanning booths. And like, if you're in a spa, you hear this. And it's all these instruments that just set your heart just afloat. Okay? You want to know what happens after that? I'll tell you what happens. This. I'm at peace. I'm at ease. And all of a sudden.
Blake, when the fuck did I ever tell you and Carla that you couldn't go to somebody else's fucking live? That's bullshit.
Aunt Sally.
Blake, tell me. Tell me when the fuck I said you couldn't go to somebody's live, ever.
Yeah. Try having a peaceful dream, and then Laura's like, Blake, what the fuck? So I immediately woke up. By the way, that's Life Perplexed. If you guys don't know, she not only makes beautiful candles for us all, she's also set as my alarm clock on my phone. And, if you're not expecting, which I'm always expecting it, but the thing is, when I had the peaceful music in my ear, I literally had my phone charging right by my ear, and it was that peaceful, wonderful music. And then here comes Laura ripping me out of my peaceful dream where Voices Behind the Wall was telling me I needed to clean my house. We were getting along, though. It was really fun. Isn't that fun? Hey, Allison. So that's how I rudely got awoken, okay? That's number one that I wanted to say. Number two, thank you to the people, because as you remember, this isn't going to be dramatic, but just a little update on the people that helped me out in PayPal. Next week, give you an update next week, next Tuesday to be exact. Now, I also can hire a private investigator to find out who was filing those false privacy things on my behalf. But I'll get to that later. That'll be on a different stream. Yes, Laura needs to set those ringtones. She needs to sell them. Pretty with Pistols, I'll text you that. I think I can text you the sound somehow, and you'll have to make it into a ringtone yourself. You know what else I also want a ringtone of? Chilling with Van. Singing. Wouldn't that be fun? Hey, Just Britt. I hope you're good too. You look adorable and beautiful in that picture, and I haven't seen you in a while, Britt. Where you been? I haven't seen you go live or anything. Look at my Aunt Sally. You should use my new word I made. You haters are schlag. Is it schlogs, Samantha, or schlags? Schlag? I like schlag because it sounds derogatory. Yeah, Pretty with Pistols. I'll send it to you. My aunt's making salad. I woke up and smelled wonderful, beautiful cucumbers and garlic. And she also made me some ginger tea in my little Save Robbie cup. Is that fun? You sleep listening to true horror stories with rain in the background. Find a new one to try to get comfy. Hold on a minute. Bam, a commercial scraped me off the ceiling. Wait a minute. Lisa, are you talking about, this isn't like a ASMR thing where it's actual horror stories and rain mixed together in the sound to put you to sleep, is it? Are you saying it's raining outside and you fall asleep to true horror stories? You know what? Sometimes I get creeped out by the the ASMR music, even the, you know how they have the ASMR people that will comfort you and talk to you, and they'll put you to sleep, and you're getting very calm and peaceful. You know that I can't listen to those because they sound like serial killers and they creep me out. And I already sleep with 2 night lights on, so I can't listen to those sick fucks. I'm sorry, the caffeine from this is hitting me. I don't want to cuss today, okay? My God. You listen to Art Bell every night. Oh, usually ghost stories before bed, really? I can't do that. You're taking a big break from YouTube chats. Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. I know how that goes. There's Tia. So, you guys, I'm going to be on with Tia. She asked me to come on her podcast, and I actually get really nervous when people ask me to do that because I get scared if, will I say something wrong? But I definitely won't cuss or anything like that. I don't mean that, but she asked me to come on to talk about addiction and stuff like that. Is an alarm. She's not fun in the morning. She's not as fun in the morning. You're gonna have to fill us in on that on a full live stream. We'll drag her, and then we'll have her sing at the end of the roast. But so, anyways, so Tia, I didn't see it scheduled yet. Tia, I was gonna share it out, but I didn't see if you scheduled it yet. However, I came on here for a pre-show with Tia because in about 45 minutes we're gonna be on her podcast talking about addiction, but I was like, oh, wait a minute. I saw Summer Wells is in this as well, which, by the way, I have not followed the Summer Wells case. So, Tia, this is going to be very interesting because she's intertwining, addiction kind of in with this and seeing my perspective on it, which I think it's good that I don't know a lot about the case and I don't follow it for certain reasons, but I do know the gist and I have listened to certain videos and interviews and stuff on it. So it'll be an interesting conversation because I have some things to say about that. So no, I won't cuss, Tia. Oh, it's scheduled. Tia, hold on. Can you drop it real fast? I'm gonna put you just a moment here, okay? Okay. Can you drop the link, Tia, and then I'll pin it? Hey, Tara, how you doing, girl? How you do? Hey, NorCal gal. Yeah, this is kind of gonna be like a just a little pre-show Tia Dash raid, if you will. Also, look at this. Anybody know what this is? Anybody know what that is? Do you flirt with guys at the gym? No, I'm not. You'd be surprised, but I'm not really a flirt, and I only do that through full body nudes on Grindr. Other than that, like maybe if a guy winks at me from the shower, I'll be like, "Oh, you want me to go in there?" Done that a couple of times in the past, but not recently. I'm too self-conscious about my hot body. Oh man, hey misdemeanor, how you doing? Okay, this is not, yes, it's a phone case, but I ordered a Save Robbie phone case, sample for my phone, which is an iPhone 12. This is not for an iPhone 12. What is that for? Anybody know? I thought maybe I could do a little giveaway if anybody has this phone case. Like if you tell me you have the phone case, I'll ask you a question and I'll just give it to you. Because now it's a waste. Teespring gives me a big discount on stuff if I order samples of my own stuff. So I got a big discount on it. It's just, it's not going to fit my phone. So, I wanted to save Robbie a phone case so I could hold it up when I'm on Grindr. And checking convictions, I hope you're doing okay. It's for an iPhone 5. Wait, is it really for an iPhone? You're saying Android. Okay. And then, Leanne. Okay, I'm going to post. Oh, let me pin. So, guys, if you want to go over and set the reminder for Tia's podcast here in about 40 minutes, I just pinned that. And also, after that, I'm going to have the beautiful, lovely, wonderful Leanne on after that on my channel, because we're going to be discussing something pretty unbelievable, or maybe it is believable to you. Maybe you don't know. However, Leanne, I didn't know this about her until she told me a while ago, and we've been meaning to plan this. She actually used to do like paranormal investigations and stuff. And so I did put the link out for you guys to email her your questions. And I think a couple of you did send it. Leanne, if you want to drop your email, if they have any more questions about it, you know. Oh, was I pissed about this? Bet your ass. I mean, I don't need it. I don't need, a Save Robbie thing, but I'm a narcissist. So I wanted it. Okay. Thank you, Max. You needed my humor tonight. Oh, that's very sweet. I'm glad. I was trying to get amped up and on caffeine so I could get going, because here's the thing. Can I get serious on you bitches for a minute? Okay. We're coming back to you after we. Oh, so we're going to be talking about addiction with Tia. And as a lot of you know, it's like Joyce Meyer says, I'm not where I want to be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. And here is Leanne. There's her email on the screen if you guys have any questions for the live stream in about an hour and 40 minutes for her, anything about the paranormal stuff. So, lots of people have always asked me about, hey, do you remember that time that you relapsed? And then you cussed everybody out on the internet? I'm like, no, it's not. Ring a bell. I don't know. They're like, oh, well, let me show you a bunch of clip channels from when you did. Oh, I love you too, Siren. So the thing is, when they talk about that, and recently it's confused a lot of people, because they'll be like, wait a minute, was he just drinking white wine spritzer, one of those canned alcoholic beverages on his live stream? Yes. As you know, if you know anything, is I have drank ever since then. I quit for a month afterwards, but on my downtime and stuff, or if I've got really stressed out, I've drank alcohol. And that's something where I wanted to feel guilty about it. And my body does, because it hurts my body. However, one thing we'll talk about with you, Tia, as well, kind of intertwining it with regretting stuff while you're under substance and stuff like that, is it's not what it used to be to me. And I'm really thankful for that. Like when I drink alcohol now, it gives me a headache automatically. And it's a blessing in disguise, because I used to go and go and go and go and go and binge. And that's where the problem of the gateway would come into play. Okay. So with that being said, I think, welcome, Julia. I think that I've been on Grindr and stuff. And you guys, this is like really weird. Let me get your opinion on this. So, what I've been doing anytime I have drank in the last couple of months is I exhaust myself on purpose. And it's because it's so that I feel that feeling. Because if you don't know, I used to binge, and then I would go on a bender, and it would be a gateway. And then I would go have drugged out sex with people. Okay. So now what I do is I kind of exhaust myself so I can feel the tiredness, and it's like a reminder without having that gateway. It's sick, but it's working. And also another thing that I've been doing is flirting with guys on Grindr. And I know that can be dangerous, but it kind of like gives me that sense. When you're weaning off something and you have to take a diet pill, or maybe you're trying to diet on something, so you eat a Slim Fast bar. Grinder right now is my version of a Slim Fast bar. Okay. Hey, Heidi. So anyways, I think that confuses a lot of people, because they're like, wait, I thought he was in sobriety and stuff. I am. And like, I'm not where I want to be, but my God, am I not where I used to be. My aunt the other day was talking about that. She's like, wow, even though you have drank, it's like you haven't gone crazy like in the past and disappeared. I used to disappear for days because it would be a gateway and stuff. Find another crutch. Well, yeah, but see, and that's why I'm trying to push myself back in the gym, because I don't need a crutch when I go to the gym. I automatically feel good. So, I mean, my plan is obviously not to drink because then I smoke cigarettes. And it could also be a gateway drug at some point. And that's dangerous to do. So, a lot of people, I think, even if you don't have a problem with alcohol, or maybe you don't have a problem with sweets, but you eat sweets. Maybe you don't have a problem with sex, but you have sex. Maybe you don't have a problem with alcohol, but you drink alcohol, or, whatever it is. But you have to remember, um, it can become a problem at some point. And if you've had a problem with it before, I do like that I drink sometimes now, which I really don't plan on doing it anymore because it really does hurt my body, like my insides. Um, but even if you do that, it's like it's a good reminder, because you're like, wow, all that time I went and I felt amazing for almost a year. It was an addiction in itself. Sobriety is an addiction in itself. And I was holding on to it so much and protecting it so much that I think when I finally slipped and got drunk, I wanted to be disappointed in myself, but I was like, I can't, because that experience really helped me because it hurt me. So, what do you do when you eat a donut and you don't want to eat sweets and then you end up eating 10 donuts and you get a big old fat ass? You say, oh shit, this hurts. Now I need to go on a diet again. And it's motivating when you look in the mirror and see that sweet fat ass, right? I did it just a couple weeks ago. I was naked and I was like, oh my God, is that my rolls? Holy crap. Wow. 9 years sober. Congratulations on that, Ellie. I'm sure you know exactly, the ins and outs of going in and out of it and trying to, it's almost like you're taming a horse, because you want it so bad, and that horse wants it so bad and they want to learn, but you're just trying to tame it down, and you're learning, and it's a rocky road. Grindr can hurt your insides too. Hey, Rambling Hick, how you doing? You tried vaping, but you ran out of oil, so then you quit and went back to cigarettes. You know what? That's something I would do. You know what, Sky Maiden? To be honest, that's something I have done. And let me tell you why I've done it. Because vaping is so easy. It tastes good. You can do vaping all day long. And so because obviously I only smoke cigarettes if I drink alcohol. So when I do have the choice to go, get White Claws, and then I'm like, okay, I have a choice to vape or get cigarettes. I always choose cigarettes because this is sick, but I think you'll understand if there's some people in the room that have really tried to punish themselves, because that's basically what I do. I get cigarettes so that I purposely get a hangover. And they automatically make me feel like crap too. But I do it on purpose so that I don't do it anymore. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird, you guys? You wish you can kick your worst addiction, cigarettes. You used to smoke weed and you quit, but that was very easy because it was giving you anxiety. Know that feeling for sure. Yeah. Hey, Just Jim. Weed calms a lot of people down, but for me, it never did. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole, did you see the Grindr picture I sent you? Did you see him? Look at him. Hey, T. Adams. Good to see you too. Oh my God. I didn't even know what GTSY was. Holy crap, I'm like a millennial. I didn't even know what that meant, and wow. 2021, huh? Wow. Your downfall is coffee. I love coffee. I'm obsessed with it, but it makes me dry heave right now. I don't know why. There's some weird, I don't know if it's gallbladder or heartburn or whatever, but I just dry heave. Talking about it right now makes me want to dry heave. And I hope my aunt's not listening, because then she's going to dry heave. I can't choke around her or anything because she will do it as well. Watch, I'm probably going to hear her joke. Aunt Sally? Aunt Sally! Alcohol doesn't agree with me the older I get. I do enjoy a good fruited Siri beer. Every now and then. Amber, that's why I do White Claw, because I think I have some weird gluten thing going on or something. Maybe I am pregnant, Van. Maybe you're right. I think I have a weird gluten thing going on or something, because White Claw is gluten-free, I believe, and it doesn't really affect me like that. Is she choking? Oh! There was a delay. No. She's like, don't. See? I told you. She's going to choke now. Okay. Won't happen again, okay? Really, no, it's bad around if you do it around her. Can't even say anything gross either. Hey, Ash and Emmy. I had to not have a touchy stomach because kids do barfy things. Yeah, kids are gross. I wasn't really a gross kid. I was always like really, clean, and I liked stuff not gross, and I don't like when people burp, especially on purpose and they think it's funny. Anybody in here? I mean, I'm not judging you, but hit a 1 if you burp and you think it's funny or cute. Because usually burping in any relationship, if you do that around me, we're not going to have sex for at least 2 weeks until I can recover. You just got your tooth out earlier and they told you not to drink hot coffee, and you can't go without coffee. So yeah, you're still drinking it. That could, can't that give you dry socket, Ashley? Does Robbie ever behave? Me and Aunt Sally never behave. Neither one of us. You feel me? Hey, Sally Ann, I love you. Ooh, we got a lot of burpers in here. Oh, wow. You know what? That's odd coming from a Taurus, because Taurus females tend to burp a lot. That's interesting. But yeah, it is. I agree with you, Gulf Coast Mama. It's gross. It's not funny. Oh, look at Sally Ann. That is not funny, Sally Ann. You stop that. If you didn't smoke weed, you would hurt people. It controls your temper and makes you calm. Yeah, I mean, it back when I tried it or did it made me not calm, because I was looking at a little toy sewing machine about this big, and I was like, oh my God, does that work? I was always the idiot. Everybody would be all chill, like, I'm chill AF. And I'd be the one like, you guys, the cops are going to come. You got to talk quieter. And we're already talking quiet. And I would freak out and really just ruin everybody's high, to be honest. Hey, DJH, you're allergic to alcohol. You know what? You might break out in handcuffs. No, I really do think that I'm actually allergic to it, because 2 nights ago, was the last time I smoked cigarettes and drank alcohol. My lips are still, in my cheeks, they always feel like this tension and this swollenness inside. And yeah, and it just makes my eyes feel more squinted. You can go back to 2 days ago when I did a live stream, and you'll see my eyes, you can tell they're like more closed. My face swells up. I get bloated. Oh yeah. So why in the world would I continue to do something like that to myself, is what we need to ask ourselves today. Okay? You were married for 10 years and never burped around him. Ooh, you think your parents are the only people to ever hear you burp. That's beautiful, JL. I can rock with that. That's beautiful. Can't even imagine you, Robbie. You'd be hysterical. Philly girl, I'm really annoying. If I was high, and here's the thing too, is I would want to complain or get worried about something, and when I was high on marijuana, when I tried marijuana, and then I'd get really bad cotton mouth, and I'd say, oh my God, I can't talk. And people would be like, you're still talking, dumbass. No, my mouth is sticking together. I can't talk anymore. I think I need to go to the emergency room. Oh man, I am just that dumb. Yeah, I can't. There's a lot of people that function on pot, and they do use it for really good stuff for themselves. It was never for me. Downers, no. But I don't need really uppers either. I'm more of I wake up really just kind of energetic and a good mood anyways, unless I'm feeling like crap. Yeah, misdemeanor, it gives me anxiety too. I don't really think I need anything, because even like sipping on this green tea mixed with ginger right now is making me feel like I want to go fly a kite, but I want to be the kite. You get a tight feeling in the back of your neck and shoulders and want to go right to bed. Oh God, yeah. And if you're high on marijuana in public, if I was, I'd be like, why is everyone looking at me? Oh my God, do I have it sit on my face? Why are they looking at me? I gotta go. That person wants to, they're gonna jump us in the parking lot. Hurry, we gotta hide from them in the bathroom before we take the groceries out of the grocery store. Hurry, we gotta go. That's how I am on pot. Love you, Iris. You didn't last long from being gross in front of your husband with farts and burps. Amber, you must be a Leo or a Taurus. You don't have to answer that, but Leos are usually my mom's a Leo. I don't want to like give details, but Leos are pretty comfortable with that. Male Leos as well. Okay. You can't stand it anymore, so you're road tripping and grabbing your son and his girl and going to Louisiana to gamble. Save Robbie and I want to go to Florida. Yes. Florida, and we got to go crab hunting with Natasha, but I don't think I'll actually end up ever eating crab again if we do that, because I'll be too sad. Robbie is a paranoid. I'm naturally paranoid to begin with. I mean, I could be, if I have 2 cups of coffee, I'll be like, oh my God, the world's going to end. I got to check on the GPS and see if there's an asteroid headed towards Earth. There must be a storm coming our way. Oh my God, what if there's an earthquake in California swallows into the sea and then the whole ocean comes to Colorado, but a tidal wave hits us first? That's how I get if I mapped up on too much caffeine as well. Or tobacco. Nicotine, that never calmed me down. Even when I was a regular smoker without alcohol, you give me a cigarette and I'll automatically get shaky. And I'll just start freaking out about everything. Like, oh my God. And you know what I always think when I'm smoking a cigarette? Oh my God, I'm going to get cancer from this. And then I keep smoking it. Maybe that's why my throat feels really bad. You know what I mean? You do it to remind yourself why you don't want that anymore. I did that long ago. Smoked a joint knowing I would get anxiety to remind myself I don't want to do it. See, you feel me, Ashley. Exactly. That's exactly how it is. Oh yeah, I've got to see Gulf Coast Mama in Florida. You have me peeing over here. That's how it is. I know there's a lot of chill pot smokers out there. I have never been one of them. Yeah, the earthquake anxiety. I live in the furthest away from any ocean or anything, and my biggest fear is dying in a tidal wave from an earthquake. And I live in the Mile High City. That's a mile high above sea level. That means when it comes, it's going to be a mile high big wave, and it's going to suck me into the night thaw. Or probably happen in the morning mist. You're a terrible chain smoker most days. See, if I did that, I'd be freaking out all the time. Like, oh my God, I'm going to get cancer from this. I'm an optimist, but I'm also a hypochondriac. Okay. My Aunt Sally organized my bathroom for me. Okay. If you could see all the supplements that are under that cupboard, she's like, okay, I organized it as best I could. Then what happened after that? I got a bunch more and put them under there. Hey, Kimmikins. Oh, I'll tell you what. We still got to make a date to have coffee together. We do, Sky Maiden, but 1 cup is the limit, or else I'm going to start freaking out, because I think you live further up out, closer to Yellowstone. And there's a volcano in Yellowstone. So I start freaking out about that. Don't ever put me in a Starbucks near Yellowstone. Okay? I'll be on the news. You love earthquakes? Planes scare the shit out of you. See, I've never been in an earthquake, and I'm terrified to ever be in one. I used to be a flight attendant. I'd do multiple flights a day. In NorCal, girl, you're the type of person that I would be sitting in the jump seat as takeoff and landing, because we face the passengers as we're in the jump seat, and I would just stare at people's faces and smirk, because it was funny as hell when the plane would take off and you'd see that person. You could tell it's either their first flight or they'd hear a bump. They'd be like, what's that? And they talk to like their neighbor who's trying to sleep or whatever. It's funny watching flyers that are scared. It's more safe to be in an airplane than it is your car. Okay. Because you have this is why. I'll tell you why. There's professionally trained people in the sky. Anybody can get a license, and most people down here don't even have a license and they drive. They suck. You love flying? Yeah, I love flying too. I don't really care for landing. The thought always runs through my head like, okay, I need to go to baggage check, but that's if I survive. I get scared we're going to crash every time, even when I was a flight attendant, but that's what I was trained to do. You used to love flying. I'll tell you this about flight attendant training. You know what they do? Okay, if you guys are driving and you're scared of like have jump scares or anything, you want to tune out right now. Because I don't want to scare you. But my trainer walked into the room and it was like a game of Survivor, being in flight attendant training. He walked in one day, it was quiet in the room, and every day, if you failed one test, you had to get 100% on your test or you're gone every day. And then the final test was like 98% or you're done for. It was stressful. So we're stressed out anyways, sitting there in the classroom, and the trainer walks in and he literally goes, "Blah!" And he starts pounding on all the desks and screaming, "Get under your desk now, blah, blah, blah." I thought he was attacking us. Like for reals, I thought we were going to die. We're all getting under our desks and, freaking out and stuff. And then he's role playing. He's like, "The plane's going down, get under, blah, 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 blah." And then he says to us, "Why'd you hide?" We're like, "What did you tell you? Told us to get under." He's like, "If that goes down, you are not going to do that. You are going to hold a comforted look on your face as the plane's going down, and you are going to comfort the passengers." What? What? And you were trained that, and you know what he even had us do? After he scared the hell out of us, he said, "Now I want you to write a letter to your family saying goodbye." We had to do that in training. We had to write a letter to our loved ones as if we were going down. Okay, so you are trained, when you're a flight attendant, you are trained to really not react if the plane's going down, because then it's gonna, because there's a chance you could make it. Okay, when I got out of training, I had to do an emergency landing, and you couldn't tell the passengers why. And I was like, it was for the stupidest thing. We had just taken off, and there was some, "Hey Jenna," there was a little thing in a computer thing not working in the cockpit. And so we had to turn around. He's like, "We're doing an emergency landing, prepare the cabin." I'm like, "Attention, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be turning back around and making an emergency landing back at the Denver airport." Everyone's like, ding, 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 ringing their bell. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, "Would you like a drink, sir? Just calm the fuck down, okay? If you don't survive, I wouldn't do anything about it." Just kidding. No, but yeah, it was kind of interesting to do an emergency. That's the only emergency landing I did, and it wasn't even an emergency. We could have simply said, "Hey guys, we got to turn around. There's something, not working." And they don't want us to freak out the passengers. Every passenger was saying, "Why? What's going on?" And I wasn't allowed to tell them. That's stupid. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, hey Jenna, hold on a minute. Okay now. There you go, Jenna. I remembered. Yeah, but I mean, you could have an emergency landing for a lot of different reasons. It's not, and you freak out the entire, plane by doing that. It's just, ugh. You'd feel better if you were my attendant. I would have been on a plane that had to turn around and I was crying the whole time. Ooh, took a damn train home. Yeah, and you know what else? Here's a little secret. Okay. Did you guys know that you ever notice a plane is really hot? Have you ever been on a plane where it's really hot and everyone's like, "Oh my God." And everyone's passing out, falling asleep from the heat? Anybody? Anyone? You want to know why? I used to fly with pilots that if people were being annoying and just, ding, ding, bitching and just, just being a nuisance, he would crank up the heat to put them to sleep. And then if you want to keep them awake, you put it freezing cold and they stay awake. See, balance, control, okay? Much like the left party. Bye, Pretty with Pistols. Love you. Hey, Tammy. You flew on Southwest last spring and they didn't let us have alcohol on the plane because of COVID. When I flew to San Francisco, I had to keep my mask on the whole time, and they said, if you take it down, we have taken people off the plane, and we will remove you from this aircraft. So I sat there with my fan. The fans suck nowadays. Tried to make it blow hard on my face so I could like be comfortable and breathe. Yeah, it is manipulation. Heat makes you nauseous. Well, that explains why people would be in the vomiting in the 6X. Heat. Okay. You had to remove yourself from people that are still on the nasty drug for myself and my family. I'm there to talk to them if they need to, but I refuse to see them in person. That's a very safe thing to do. That's a very good idea. Was my flight attendant Katharine Hepburn? Is she alive? Katharine Hepburn. By the way, did you guys see Lady Gaga's new movie advertise? Is that a true story? She's playing like, it looks actually really good. Like maybe Oscar material, but she's playing like some Gucci, I don't know, the person who married Gucci. I don't know what it is. What made you stop being a flight attendant is I liked being home too much. And being home was like being on a mini vacation every time. And yeah, you can do your laundry because I would be on like 3-4 day trips. And I never did international except to Montreal, Canada. And everybody was really mean to me there. They didn't like me. They didn't like any of us. Yes, check it out. I think it's called House of Gucci, Ashley. You kind of look like Lady Gaga, by the way. Did you know that? You look like her. You planned a ladies' night to go see it. Yeah, I'm interested to check it out. I didn't watch her in American Horror Story because that show grosses me out. Us Canadians are so nice. They were all speaking French to me, Ashley, and they really, I'm not kidding, they did put their noses in the air to me. They went like this. Even the people that worked at the front desk of the hotel. You be a professional. iPhone 6, 7, and 8. Oh, that's what this is for? Bluebell? Yeah, I don't have time right now. I was gonna do maybe a trivia to give it away, but I'm gonna have to figure out if anybody has. I'm gonna have to do a community post, and whoever has like this type of phone, whatever this is, make up my mind. You said you look like, well, you do look like NK a little bit, but you also look like if Lady Gaga was married, and if NK seduced her, and you guys had a baby, if they had a baby together, it would be you. Isn't that romantic? Beautiful. Okay. Lavina, from what I experienced in Montreal, Canada, it was a very beautiful city, but there was a lot of French speaking there, and I tried to like communicate with a lot of them, and I heard a couple of them speaking English, and they were pretending, even the people at the hotel were pretending not to speak English. And I was like, I just heard them speaking English. Like, why are they being mean to me? They were mean to me. It's an oldie. You have an iPhone 8 and live in Australia. Well, I guess I can ship it, Fortunately, if you speak English and show up in Quebec, they will is that what snubbing is? The snub of the nose. Speaking of Canada, do I want to show you this right now or not? Sure, I will. Okay. All right, hold on. There's a really cool person, because I've been trying to like not watch dramatic stuff or try to be a part of it because it's very draining and makes you feel exhausted all the time. So give me just a moment here, okay? Very nice person. I believe he's going live later on tonight. If you guys have not seen this guy's videos, he's hilarious. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to show it to you. 1 second here. His name is Corey Tonge. And you know what? I'm just going to tell you. And don't worry, trolls, I already warned him. Okay. Because anytime I share someone's channel or anything like that, the trolls go over there. So, okay. This guy is hilarious. Okay, I'm not a big gamer. I found him like a couple of weeks ago and started watching his stuff, and he's funny as hell. Okay, so let me show you this real fast.
Did you just push me? And what are you gonna do about it, you sick son of a... Oh, come on.
So, if Lokame, would you be able to put his link in the chat? Hey, Prison Break Cake. So, anyways, this guy, I was like, dude, he's hilarious. He's just like a guilty pleasure of mine. So me and Lokame were watching. We're like, oh my god, he went live, and we're in there talking. And you guys, he is really, really nice. And so I asked him, I was like, I wonder if he would come on and do like an interview, and he said he would. So I don't know when, but that just really excited me because when he responded, he was like, yeah, I just want to have fun and make people laugh on YouTube. And I was like, that is what it's about. It's not about anything else, but just enjoying yourself, chilling with people like Van and Emu, singing together, having a good time, doing prank calls with German Lady, when it's not dramatic for all of us and with me as well. And just fun stuff like that. So I'm really excited to have him on because he's kind of moved from, I think he's big on TikTok, and he just recently moved over to YouTube, but he was really nice when I messaged him. So I'm excited for that. And of course, unfortunately, when you collaborate or do stuff like that with people, of course, then they send the trolls or the fake clone Save Robbies to try to ruin it. So I did warn him about that kind of stuff because, unfortunately, we still have the party poopers, but it is going to be fun. So I'll let you guys know when we do that. However, absolutely, Denise. Thank you, Lavina. I haven't done an interview in a while. I need to start doing that more often. I'm doing one tonight. And yeah, I just think I like doing that kind of stuff. It's fun. So anyways, I think Lokamite, yes, there's his link, and I'm gonna so make sure you guys go over and follow him. And isn't he going live like really soon? I think. Hold on a minute. Tons of people are going live tonight, so it's like I don't see it scheduled, but I do know that he is going live tonight at some point because he was excited about that. So you guys go give him some love and tell him I sent you. Just not the trolls. And if you guys see any trolls in there causing trouble or like pretending to be me over there, let him know. Top of the hour. Schlag. Thank you, Samantha. Schlag Robbie. Schlag Robbie. Shared a song to you with. I shared my song to you with Lokamai. Oh, okay. Is it on Messenger? I'm gonna have to go check that out. And guys, I have about 7 minutes. So I'm gonna drink some more of my little caffeinated beverage here. And if you want to join us, I know there's multiple people are live tonight. But if you want to join us over on Tia's podcast, we're going to be over there in about 7 minutes. So that link is pinned to the top. So head on over there, and we'll do a Save Robbie raid to Tia's channel. Okay. Kind of. Did you make a new song? No, you know what? Pussycat. I basically have a pop-out studio now because I used to have my studio equipment set up and I had multiple laptops, but now I have a desktop. And so I have a newer laptop that I used to stream on. And I'm like, I'm going to hook my studio equipment up to that. Well, for some reason, it's like your sound isn't working. So as soon as I get everything on there, yeah, I definitely want to make more music because it's fun. I like making music. Whether you like it or not. I even have a song called Whether You Like It or Not, Bitches. Well, it's called Like It or Not. It's on the Save Robbie show. Oh. Siren, can I play that before we go? Would that be okay? Scarlett has unfollowed all the drama channels. Oh, you're awesome. Lokame, God, Lokame, I just want to make out with you, you know? I just want to give it to you the right way. Wow, Aunt Sally, if you're still watching, this is amazing tea, by the way. Oh my God. Sorry, fucking Music Man. Do you guys know what movie I'm talking about? It's Slightly Digest has an amazing channel. I haven't seen her post in forever, but oh, I'm sorry. I'll try to talk quieter. Her and I always love to watch the movie This Is 40, the part where she's like, you two look like a fucking bank commercial. Sitting there with your, or what does she say? Sitting there with your fucking bob. Nobody fucking likes you. Everyone hates your bob. And then she's like, and I'm glad your husband died. Someone's probably going to clip that and say I said that. Not joking. Whatever. Hey, Jets Mom. Oh, you love the new intro to Iris's? Yeah, that's not a new song. I wrote that song a while ago for that intro, but yeah, I wanted to do something like with her intro with that had to do with like God and stuff. And yeah. So and here I am saying fucking Music Man. No more cupcakes. Is that from that movie? Everyone should have an Aunt Sally. My Aunt Sally's awesome. Oh, look at there she is. Glad you like it. The salad is good and has D-wine vinegar and oil dressing you made delicious. Ooh, I'm definitely going to have some of that. Yeah, Joan, I try to watch my mouth. I try. Sometimes things just fly out of it and I can't control it. Okay. All of Natasha Jet's mom, Lokamai, man. Yeah, there are tons of good people. Oh, yeah, you better check your meds and get them right. Or you better check her meds and get them right. And then what else does she say? She's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, it's Melissa McCarthy that says it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get a big pickup truck and a big cord of rope and I'm going to tie it around your necks and drag you around fucking town. And I'm going to come back and light you all on fire. I'm going to start with you, Jill. I'm going to fucking torch you. Oh my God. You are awesome. But, you know, that's where I get my awesomeness from, huh, Aunt Sally? Everyone say hi to Aunt Sally before we go. Have you watched her and the Other Woman? Oh, you mean yes, the lady from This Is 40. She's hilarious in The Other Woman. She should have got an Oscar for that because she's a very natural comedian. That is a great movie. If you guys haven't seen The Other Woman, if you like, because I like funny. If I'm going to watch a movie and sit down, it's either got to be a mystery or it's got to be funny. Otherwise, my attention, hey, Aaron, it's just shot. So, yeah, This Is 40. Put that on your list. If you haven't seen This Is 40, also one of my all-time favorite movies of all time is Bad Teacher with Cameron Diaz. So those three movies, The Other Woman, This Is 40, and Bad Teacher. And We're the Millers. I'm holding that baby. That's the name of the movie. This Is 40. Hold on. And Slightly, you haven't seen the whole movie? You just watched the bloopers? Yeah, it's called This Is 40. It's hilarious. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy, I think I like humor that's like, you know, like your body's like all over the place, like Chris Farley humor, Jim Carrey humor, Melissa McCarthy. I like active humor and raunchy humor as well. And unfortunately, it's funny. I like cuss words. I think they're incredibly funny. I've always thought they're funny ever since I was little. And it's just fun. Fuck it. Need a tampon? Anyways, guys, I got 2 minutes to get over there with Tia on her channel. It is pinned. Go over there and do a Save Robbie raid. Drain the room right now. Hold on, I'm going to post her link. 1 second here. Oh, there it is. So we got some people over there so far. Let me share it. So we're going to do a Save Robbie raid over at Tia's. Okay, now. I always hate multitasking. Save Robbie raid. It's pinned, but there you go. And look, Lokamai is a badass. God, Lokamai. You guys, can I just take a minute to say Lokamai is amazing? She's the one who helps me with my, yeah, Step Brothers is good too. She's the one who has the password to my email, and I put all my love and trust into her because she's amazing and she's just awesome. She should be getting paid for what she does, and I feel bad because when you have your lives and stuff, I feel like I don't own up to par. Feel me? I just love you. Thank you for being amazing. All right, everyone, go over to let's raid. Let's drain the room. Let's get out of here. I'm going to keep posting the Save Robbie raid and head over to Tia's for her live stream, and it is starting in about right now. So get out of here. We've got 110 people in here, and we need to drain the room immediately. I do love you, Lokamai. Really, I do. All right, get over there. Everyone, let's see. How many people are over there? I'm going to pin it again. I'm just going to pin it. Save Robbie raid. And I'm also going to put it in my community post. Oh, shit. Why am I sharing my own live stream out? The heck? Why would I do something like that? God, I'm a terrible person. Get out of here. Oh, hang on. Share. Join us on Tia's. Okay. Right now. All right, guys. We'll see you over there. Get over there. Love you. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful, whatever you want. Call it day, call it night. If you're on some sort of substance or something, you don't know where you at or what time of day it is, call me. See you over on Tia's, guys. Bye. No chance. No dance.